Eventually, people snap, like many Chinese people are doing right now. Not here, thank God, in China, where they have long kowtowed to Emperor Xi and his draconian COVID laws and have finally had enough of COVID in general and the insane lockdowns that Xi has implemented across the country, especially recently as COVID numbers reach an all-time high there since the beginning of the pandemic, and strict lockdowns have gone back into place all over the country. So this all started in Urumqi. I'm definitely not saying that right. These COVID lockdowns were happening. Fire broke out in an apartment, and 10 people died, and 9 others were injured in the apartment fire, and people are blaming the COVID restrictions, saying that the victims weren't able to escape their homes. They're like, hey, we might be next, and this is kind of like the last straw for them. So it started there.
A lot of the people in neighboring apartments even wanted to go help, but they couldn't, right? Like, no one could get in because of the lockdown, so they just were listening to the people scream and watching them burn to death.
In Australia, when they did the hardcore lockdowns, there was like stampedes in the...
It's a lot like Australia. It just took Chinese people a little bit more time to stand up to Xi, and they're finally doing it, which is awesome.
It is awesome.
And it spread to big cities like Shanghai, Xinjiang, and they're holding up these sheets of white paper, which is like kind of like a symbol of death.
It's kind of like the black square on Instagram.
Yeah, their death color is white, ours is black. They've also, many people were calling for Xi to step down. The main thing that I got, this quote, we just want our basic human rights. We can't leave our homes without getting a test. It was an accident in Xinjiang that pushed people too far. The people here aren't violent, but the people are arresting them for no reason. And, you know, they just want their freedom. That's all they want. It's a basic revolution that's about to happen over there.